In memorial design, I think one of the biggest challenges is whether it's memorializing a person, people, or an event, it's a permanent reminder. And we try to look at it from the family's perspective, what's respectful for the families. It's very important that the families have something that they can come and reflect on and remember. We've been very fortunate to be involved in a number of memorials, mostly in the Boston area. And I think what we really bring as landscape architects to memorial design is having something that's contextual, but also experiential. We just don't want a slab of granite with a bunch of names on it. We want it to be something that people can experience, and experience in different ways every time you visit it. For instance, at the Boston Marathon Memorial, we have these 3 granite markers, and they actually fit together. But you wouldn't really recognize that on your first visit, potentially. But ultimately, you may understand that at some point in time after a series of visits. Designing with artists is always a challenge in a number of ways. One is that you need to be respectful of their design ideas, but you also need to have the practical approach that what we're proposing and what we're designing needs to work from a technical perspective. It needs to stand up, it needs to hold up, it needs to be permanent, it needs to be buildable. So those are kind of the challenges that we balance, and we've been fortunate that we've been able to work with artists that we had a very collaborative relationship with. We respect each other's opinions, we respect each other's expertise, and because of that, the projects that we've worked on with artists have been very successful. A lot of the memorials that we've worked on are memorializing tragic events that we were present for. So whether it was the 9/11 tragedy, whether it was the Boston Marathon bombing, those were significant events in our lives. And so being involved in the actual memorial design and understanding how those events affected not only us personally, but the whole Boston community, gives it a sense of priority and meaning